Hello everybody, my name's Tom, this is The Bunker, and today I've got a very excitable unboxing for us of Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone by Monster Fight Club. Now, why am I so excited about this? Two reasons. I'm a massive RPG Cyberpunk fan. I love the setting, the background, and I'll talk about that coming up. And I'm also a skirmish game fan, which this seems to tick all the boxes. So, let's roll the intro and then crack her open. So full disclosure, we've bought this ourselves. We've not been sent anything for free by Monster Fight Club, so I paid for it with my hard-earned money. So what I'm going to tell you is exactly what I think. I've not opened this, I've just taken the shrink wrap off it, and it just looks cool. So, if we look at the back, it's 2045, the massive mega buildings light up the skies above Night City. So while cyber-enhanced gangs battle in the shadows, each carving out a bloody piece of the ground to call their own. In Night City's combat zone, laws are scarce and violence settles scores. Become the leader of a gang and fight fever-pitch battles or sweeping campaigns. Equip your gang, hire your mates, and build your street cred to dominate the hellish rubble of the combat zone and emerge as the new master of the streets. So the models are sick. The game is all played on this defined board area, which is great. So it's a tabletop game in that you can play on your kitchen table. Models are sick, rules seem really slick, and it's relatively straightforward. So let's crack her open and see what we think. Okay, so have a bit of bum straight away. Monster scenery. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're really cool, to be fair. Oh, very nice. So Monster Fight Club makes some scenery for games and so on and so forth. They're beautiful, to be fair. I think I'll put that aside. There's a rule book. Oh, that's relatively quite thin. 53 pages in total, end to end. Lovely. Book of scenarios. Okay. The Mule, Turf War. Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. All in beautiful full colour artwork. Yeah, that's what you want to see, isn't it? Look at that. That's really cool. Okay. Terrain is all card stock. Little instruction manuals how to build it together. And how to build your miniatures. Oh, look. Instructions in the box. Who'd have thought? Let's pull out. Ranges are all the colours. But rather than like, oh yeah, it's all colours we use an half piece of cardboard, you've actually got a bendy stick. Now they seem quite thin, but that's to get through places, I imagine, things like that. So you've got like range rulers are, it's defined by a definitive range. Wow, okay. The cardstock's lovely and thick. Give you an idea. And the double side, oh wow, the buildings are cool. I'll pop them out and build some buildings in a moment. And then you have your gaming area, which is a board, a fold out mat, and then obviously all the gubbins in there. So let's build some buildings and fold out the mat. So the mat is actually double-sided, so it's beautiful as well. It's really nice. So that's your defined play area. So it literally is just on your kitchen table, and you obviously find your skirmishes and so on over there. So let's pop some terrain out. Okay, so it looks like you actually get one large ruin piece amongst all of this. So, okay, and you use these little connectors to stick it all together. So let's get popping. And I'll have that out. And go. They're like ruined walls, I imagine. What a cool piece of terrain. Very taken by. That's cool. And it's obviously the correct size for the map. Look. Brilliant. I mean, obviously, there's more, isn't there? There's more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build the rest of it up and then we'll see what the map looks like. there we go, once all built, you've got more than enough terrain to cover the board. So I had a bit of sort of back and forth. It seems like you can sort of build it however you like, which is nice. Lots of variety because it's all push-fit cardboard, but really nice terrain in the box. I'd be excited to get some more, I think, but I'm assuming it's more than enough to play the game, which is great. So let's look at the tokens and then we'll go on to the miniatures. Tokens are the same card stock as the buildings, nice and thick, durable tokens and markers. They even give you little baggies as well to separate them out. So I'm not going to put you through the pain of watching me punch a load of tokens out, unless that's your thing. And I suppose you can watch if you want. But I'm going to skip straight forward and just go on to the models. There are also dice with various different colours and different symbols on which equate to the game's mechanics. Now, I don't believe this is just symbols for the sake of making it overly complicated. I think they are replacing the 8 and the 6 and so on and so forth. But yeah, you get the dice you need to play the game as well. There are a plethora of cards in there, not only for the miniatures, but also objectives, secret agendas, ploys, things like that. And then an absolute ton of equipment cards and various different things you can do to upgrade your gang through the course of a campaign. There's come with bases, you'd expect plastic bases. There's a shipping container as well, which I know it's not miniature, but that's kind of another piece of terrain, which is cool. So I'll build that up and add it to the board. And then there's 2 gangs of the city. So, picking up a model at random. Yeah, the level of detail on that is absolutely gorgeous. They're heroic 32mm, I believe, by the look of that. I might be wrong, but I'm just sort of going off what I can see. The detail on these miniatures, oh, is ever so nice. It's ever so nice. And here as well, look. Yeah, really nice. And we have got 2 different gangs. I'm going to build them up, and then I'll come back and show you the models one by one. Okay, so the miniatures went together really lovely. Quite a few different options as well. So I just built what I thought looked cool. So we're starting with the Maelstrom. Now these are cyber enhanced nutters by the look of them, for want of a better word. So you can actually have what's called cyber psychosis. You have so many sort of implants and augmentations and AIs added to you that you actually go insane. So these dudes are like heavily cyberdined. Cyberdined? So there we go. So that's the warlord. He's like the leader, and then there are a variety of different level of sort of minions. But they're sort of like another big dude there. It's like a combat dude with a cannon on his shoulder. Really, really cool. We've got just beautiful models. Really nice miniatures. All resins, so super glue to stick them together. Really nice detail. Not a lot of mold lines needs to be cleaned. So they're definitely a quality product, which is nice to see. Couple of different poses you can do with them, different guns, different options, different heads, things like that. Again, I've just picked up what looks cool. I don't really know anything about the game yet, but it's pretty cool. So that's the Maelstrom. Let's bring out the Tiger Claws. So the Tiger Claws are your traditional, like, Yakuza, anime-inspired, proper cyberpunk stuff, really, this, isn't it? That is sick, that miniature. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Lovely, lovely model. I'm really like the sort of juxtaposition of like the clothes and the robes against all the heavily cyberdyne guys in the other gang. And then we have minions that go with her. So obviously we've got people just with assault rifles. And again, there was different options. I've just built the like ruler cool here, what I thought looked sick. That is an incredible miniature. That's a Ronin sniper. Yeah, that is just badass in everybody's book. Absolutely badass. You've got actual sort of close combat dudes, katanas. I'm guessing this gang is going to be more combat-y, but again, I don't know until we've played it. But just really cool, really nice sort of like juxtaposed to the other gang. We've got another Ronin, pair of katana there. Yeah, so he's obviously a combat dude, which is pretty cool. And then I really like this model. I don't know why. It's like he's like, I don't know, sort of like Jackie Chan shooting off to the side while staring down somebody else, shooting like with his little Uzi. That way, so there you go. That is the Tiger Claws. So, taking a look through the rulebook, it's only 50-something pages long, which is quite nice, to be fair. Background of what the combat zone is, I'm guessing, and everything's full colour. The artwork's really nice, which is nice to see. Some manufacturers just put like crap books in with shit artwork, and it really makes a massive negative impact. So if you want to immerse people in your environment, Show us what it looks like. Show us the colours, the visceral nature of it. And they're doing a really good job of that here. So Maelstrom, that's one of the gangs we've got, isn't it? And the Tiger Claws to fight against them. Yes, so the Tiger Claws started to break away from Arasaka as a corporate sponsor. Their goal is to protect the Asian community of Night City in 2045. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. So, but then you've also got a plethora of other options. Bozos, bio-sculpted to look like circus clowns. Okay. Lawmen, no, I need a law. Zoners, combat zoners represent the many warlords and their followers scratching out living in the combat zone, profiteering off the illicit, so like the proper gang baddies, I guess. Then Red is a kid gang, and they've got like Molotovs and bazookas and stuff like that. That's sick. Arasaka's a corporate interest. They're interesting. And then Edge Runners. So if anyone has ever sort of played Edge Runner, the card game, it's set in the same universe, and they're like your hackers. So they want to like make a living stealing secrets and trading secrets and things like that, which is cool. So these are all playable factions. You get expansion boxes and so on. How to play the game. Limiter is your range ruler, but you can also do it in, you know, like green is 12, yellow 7, red's 3, so on and so forth. What the dice mean. And then how to play. What the character cards, the anatomy of a character, what they do, what skills do, what the gear does, getting lucky, things like that. And then it just takes you through how to play Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone, which is what you need. And you need examples, don't you, so that we can actually figure out what the hell's going on when we're playing. Well, me and Rob definitely do. So, interestingly, that's why your range ruler bends, because the movement is literal, I think, in this. Very cool. Targeting actions. Just everything that you need in a book, don't you? And it's nice, clear examples by the look at the artwork. The artwork's absolutely beautiful. Clear, decent examples. Tell us how to have a campaign game, the battle space, what everything does. And if you can get this through in a 50-something page book for a war game, I think you're doing pretty well, aren't you, really? HQs, gear, proving your worth, conclusion for multiplayer games, team games, and then a glossary of terms, which again, lots of other systems need to just put all their terms in the back of the bloody book, you know what I mean? It tells you exactly what's going on and when it is. So that's then game summary on the back. So that's a rule book. Included is also a scenario pack, for want of a better word. And it shows you the different scenarios you can play. So you've got 2-player turf war, the mule, all the things are laid out differently, where you set up and so on. Frame up, data sweep, oh, that's pretty cool. We've got here quarter mile, 2 players again, recovery is 2 players, heist and corporate ladder, crossing barricades, hot zone, so there's loads here, isn't there? Corporate affairs, secret stash, that's really cool. There's actually loads of options here and loads of different scenarios. Hostile takeover, pit fight, there we go. And then another summary on the back, so when you're both playing, you can both have a summary sheet to look at and you don't have to pass the book back and forth. So there we go, that's our unboxing of Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone. First thoughts, quality product. I'm impressed with this. I'm impressed with the terrain, quality of the miniatures, the artwork, the books, everything is laid out nicely. And that's what I want to see. I want to see a decent product when I've invested my own money in something, you know what I mean? You don't want to open a box and be disappointed, and we're certainly not with this. Gameplay looks fanatic and quick and interactive, which again looks really cool. In short, we're really looking forward to playing this game. Check out our Instagram, because I'll be painting the miniatures and posting photos there. And then starting next year, we'll be coming at you with some Cyberpunk Combat Zone gameplay. So thank you for watching, everybody. Do you play? Do you play this game? Have you got this game? Let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are, and let us know what we should be adding to our collection. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and stay cyberpunked. We hope you enjoyed that video. We love making content for you and really thank you for your support. If you want to learn more about the bunker, head over to tomstabletopbunker.com, where you can not only purchase some lovely new models if you're within the UK, you can also find our links to Discord and also our Patreon if you should wish to contribute. Thank you to all of our patrons, past, present and future, for the support they offer the bunker. It is truly epic and is lining up 2024 to be a fantastic year. Thank you.